Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Phone Arena, and today we are unboxing the Intex Aqua i5. So this is yet another 5-inch 720p phone from another Indian manufacturer. So let's dive into the unboxing then. So quickly taking a look around the box, you have the specifications on the right side here and also on the back. So what they have said is there is a 5-inch 12.7 centimeters QHD IPS display. So unlike what I believe, this is not 720p, this is actually QHD. So forgive me for that. 960 by 540 is the resolution, not 1280 by 720. You have a micro SD card slot, you have dual camera which is front facing as well as back facing. Back facing is 12 megapixels, backside illuminated sensor, and 2 megapixels front facing camera. There is also a 1.2 GHz quad core processor which we think is the MediaTek MT6589. We are not sure if it's the normal variety or the M variety, but we will check it out and let you know in the benchmarks. You have also a 2000 mAh battery and of course HSPA connectivity 7.2 Mbps, which is quite low. Running on Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. This has 4 GB of ROM and 1 GB of RAM, which is pretty standard in these phones these days. And also of course you have all the sensors like GPS, proximity, 3D, light sensor. That's about it. So also especially they have mentioned that there is a 5-lens camera. Most of the smartphone cameras in this world are either 4-element or 5-element. Good that they have said that in the box itself. So otherwise this is pretty standard. Noticing the front of the box, you have a little sticker that says 1 GB data free per month for 3 months. We are assuming this is 3G. So that's one offer you get with the Intex Aqua i5. So let's dive into the box. Opening up the box, you have the device on the front, the 5-inch QHD display. Let's put that aside because the device looks as generic as you would expect. Let's put this aside and see what else you have in the box. So opening up the flap, you have a flip cover that comes inside the box. This cover seems really nice in terms of build quality, much like what the Zen Ultraphone 701 had. Very similar to that. And over here you have the travel charger with the USB adapter. You have the micro USB cable, simple USB cable here. You have the earphones, not the in-ear type, normal earphones with the mic, so you can use it as the headset. And then you have a scratch card. You have a warranty card and e-waste collection center. And then you have the user manual. So that's about it for the unboxing. So this is the Intex Aqua i5. Since the device was already used by someone else, the battery was inside, so let's power the phone up using the lock switch here. We hope that the phone has power, and indeed it does. That's the lock screen and the boot animation there. I'm sorry, this is the lock screen. So as you can see, there's a bit of UI modifications going on here. Not able to access the lock screen yet. So since this is running on Android 4.2, you have access to lock screen widgets, which is a good thing of course. Let's open it up, and over at the top you have the slightly modified Android notification and quick settings. And going into the about page, you have the Android version 4.2.1. Pretty much looks like stock, but there are a little bit of modifications going on here, and these are the apps that come preloaded. You have Savin and other interesting apps like Intex Zone, Intex Play and whatnot. That's about the software. Let's quickly take a look at the camera, which is 12 megapixels. So the camera seems to be the exact same UI that you see on various Indian manufactured devices, like for example the Micromax Canvas HD or even the Micromax Canvas 4. You're actually seeing a demo of the camera app, which I hear is very specific to the chipset. So people say that this is a MediaTek camera, which is the app's name itself. We are skeptic of that, but still that's what we hear. As you can see, the picture resolution is 12 megapixels. So that's the camera UI. We'll take a deeper look of the camera and all the other things soon. So let's take a quick look at the hardware of the device then. So this is the front is dominated by the display. Of course, the display is a 960 by 540 QHD display, IPS. So the viewing angles are pretty decent. And over at the top you have the earpiece, and next to it a couple of sensors and the front facing camera, 2 megapixels that is. And over at the left hand side you have the volume rocker here, nothing else. It's covered by a chrome like plastic on the sides. On the top you have the micro USB port and the 3.5mm audio jack, which is pretty visible from this angle. And over at the back you have the 12 megapixel camera, which is raised on a hump, and besides that the single LED flash. There is no sign of a secondary microphone, so we guess that's just one microphone for recording audio there. Below you have the loudspeakers with protection for keeping it face down, and over at the right you have the power lock switch, and at the bottom you have nothing but the microphone. So let's open the back up and see what's inside. So opening up the back reveals the 2000 mAh lithium polymer battery, and you have the SIM card slots, 2 full SIM slots. As you can see, one SIM is already in there, and in between them is the micro SD card slot. Okay, that was Google Now automatically activating. Anyway, let's lock the screen up and see again. So yes, the camera again raised on a hump, 2 full SIM slots and 1 micro SD card slot. So it is weird to see that the SIM slots are a bit different on both these. So we'll let you know what the actual deal is in the full review. You have the loudspeaker here, as we already saw. So that's a quick hardware tour of the Intex i5, yet another 5-inch phone with a low price that has launched in the Indian market. As you see, the back is a bit glossy and has a subtle texture to it. Not sure if you can notice, but there is a subtle texture to it, which looks nice, but we'll reserve the judgment for the full review. So that's about it for the Aqua i5 and its fingerprint magnet of a screen. Do hit the like button if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. We have a lot more coming, and as usual we will cover all the aspects of the phone, including gaming, performance in benchmarks and the camera. So subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.